What if tomorrow morning every person on Earth stopped aging the moment they turned 25? No more wrinkles, no more gray hair, no weaker muscles, no aging skin, no growing old. At first, it would seem like the greatest miracle in human history. People would celebrate in the streets. Scientists would be shocked. The beauty industry would collapse overnight. Anti-aging creams, cosmetic surgeries, and expensive treatments would suddenly become almost useless. For the first time in history, youth would no longer be temporary. A 25-year-old would look exactly the same 10 years later, or even 100 years later. Imagine meeting someone who looked 25 but was actually 150 years old. At first, life would seem perfect. Athletes could compete for decades. Actors would never look too old for their roles. Parents would always look as young as their children. The fear of growing old would disappear. But then, the problems would begin. If people stopped aging, they wouldn't stop being born. Every day, millions of new babies would enter the world, but almost nobody would die from old age anymore. Within a few decades, Earth's population would explode. Cities would become overcrowded. Housing would become incredibly expensive. Food, clean water, and energy would become harder to provide. Governments might even be forced to limit how many children families could have. Now think about your career. If your boss stayed 25 forever, why would they ever retire? The same people could hold the best jobs for centuries. Young adults would struggle to find opportunities because older generations would never leave. Entire industries could become frozen in time. What about relationships? Imagine celebrating your 200th wedding anniversary. It sounds romantic, but could love really stay the same after 2 centuries together? Friendships would also change. You could spend hundreds of years with the same people, or watch relationships slowly fade, as personalities changed while appearances never did. There would also be a strange psychological effect. Even if your body stayed young, your mind would continue collecting memories. Imagine carrying 300 years of happiness, mistakes and failures, and heartbreak. Would your brain be able to handle centuries of experiences? Scientists don't know. Our brains evolved for human lifespans, not endless youth. Another challenge would be innovation. Today, new generations introduce fresh ideas that shape music, technology, fashion, and culture. But if the same generations remained in power forever, change could slow dramatically. Society might become more stable, or it could become stuck in the past. And then there's the biggest question of all. Would humans become fearless or more afraid than ever? Right now, people know life is limited. That knowledge pushes us to chase dreams, travel, build families, and create memories. But if you believed you had centuries ahead of you, would you still follow your dreams today, or would you keep saying, "I'll do it tomorrow"? And tomorrow would become next year, then the next century. Ironically, unlimited time might make people value time even less. So would eternal youth really be the greatest gift? Or would it quietly become humanity's greatest challenge? Perhaps growing older isn't nature's mistake. Perhaps it's nature's way of reminding us that every moment matters. Because life isn't precious simply because we're young. It's precious because it doesn't last forever. So if humans suddenly stopped aging at 25, the world would stay young. But humanity might lose something far more important: the urgency to truly live.